A huge shout out to OnLeaks for bringing us the very first look at the Galaxy Z Fold 7 through an exclusive set of CAD renders. And wow, this year's Fold is shaping up to be a game changer. Samsung is pushing boundaries yet again, introducing some major changes that could redefine the foldable experience. Perhaps the most jaw-dropping upgrade, the thickness, or rather, the lack of it. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 will measure an astonishingly slim 4.5mm when unfolded and just 9.5mm when folded, or about 9mm without the camera bump. That's an impressive 1.1mm thinner than the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and 0.4mm slimmer than the Fold 6 Special Edition. While it doesn't quite claim the title of the thinnest book-style foldable, with the OPPO Fine N5 at 4.2mm and the Honor Magic E3 at 4.4mm. It's still a remarkable feat of engineering. But that's not all. Samsung is going big, literally. The Fold 7 is expected to feature a massive 8.2-inch inner display and a 6.5-inch outer screen, making it the largest book-style foldable display on the market. That crown currently belongs to the OPPO Fine N5 with its 8.12-inch panel, but the Fold 7 is here to take over. In terms of dimensions, we're looking at approximately 158.4 x 143.1 x 4.5mm, meaning the front display is getting even wider. A long-awaited improvement. Samsung has been refining the outer display ever since the first Galaxy Fold back in 2019, and while it has been a slow evolution, we're finally seeing meaningful progress. Though we don't have the exact aspect ratio yet, the numbers suggest the Fold 7 will be roughly 11mm wider when unfolded compared to its predecessor, making it much more user-friendly. Under the hood, the Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy is expected to power the Fold 7, the same high-performance chip found in the Galaxy S25 series. There are whispers of Samsung possibly using a 7-core version, like OPPO did with the Fine N5, to better manage thermals, but nothing is confirmed yet. While some rumors hint at an Exynos 2500 variant in certain regions, that seems unlikely given Samsung's deep collaboration with Qualcomm on the Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy. Now on to a bit of disappointing news, the battery. The Fold 7 is likely sticking with the same 4,400 mAh capacity we've seen for multiple generations now. However, if the battery optimizations from the Galaxy S25 series are anything to go by, we could still see some major gains in battery life. Fingers crossed. But here's where things get exciting again. The cameras. Samsung is rumored to be bringing a 200-megapixel primary sensor to the Fold 7, marking a huge leap forward. This was one of the standout upgrades from the Galaxy Z Fold 6 Special Edition, which launched in Korea. Alongside this powerhouse main camera, we're expecting the familiar 12-megapixel ultra-wide and 10-megapixel telephoto lenses, plus a 10-megapixel front camera and a 4-megapixel under-display camera on the inner screen. As for the launch, Samsung has been moving up its release schedule every year, and while the Galaxy S25 series launched a bit later than expected, we're still anticipating a mid-July unveiling for the Fold 7 and Flip 7. The Galaxy Z Fold 7 is shaping up to be Samsung's sleekest, most refined foldable yet. With a thinner profile, bigger displays, and a massive camera upgrade, it's looking like a serious contender for the best foldable 2025. Stay tuned, things are just getting started. Great news for S Pen fans. If you've been worried that the Galaxy Z Fold 7 might ditch S Pen support, a fresh leak suggests otherwise. Samsung could actually be working on a brand new S Pen just for the Fold. With Samsung downgrading the Galaxy S25 Ultra's S Pen and rumors swirling that the Z Fold 7 might abandon stylus support for a slimmer design, or possibly because it's based on the Fold Special Edition, it's understandable if you've been concerned. But this new leak brings hope, at least for now. While we should always take leaks with a pinch of salt, it seems Samsung isn't giving up on the S Pen for its foldables just yet. In fact, a newly developed S Pen could be on the way, tailored specifically for the Z Fold 7. This exciting tidbit comes from Tipster Panda Flash, who has been dropping plenty of insights on Samsung's upcoming foldables. According to them, sources have confirmed that Samsung is actively working on this new stylus. However, there's a catch. If the leak is accurate, this new S Pen may not be backward compatible with previous Galaxy Z Fold models. It could also feature a new tip design for an even better writing experience, but details are scarce. We don't yet know if Samsung is planning any downgrades. What's more, mass production for the new S Pen is expected to kick off in June, which makes perfect sense, considering Samsung usually unveils its foldables in the summer, likely July or August. Now, while the Galaxy Z Fold 7 may not be a groundbreaking leap forward, the rumored refinements are starting to sound very tempting. We're hearing about a refined hinge, a less noticeable crease, and even an upgraded main camera. But don't expect a dramatic spec overhaul. Reports suggest Samsung is focusing on polishing the experience rather than reinventing the wheel. The Snapdragon 8 Elite chip seems like the most probable choice, unless Samsung surprises us with Exynos, though that seems unlikely. And unfortunately, pricing might stay the same, no discounts in sight. However, Samsung isn't the only player in the foldable game. The competition is heating up. The ultra-slim Oppo Find N5 is already making waves, Google's Pixel 10 Pro Fold is on the horizon, and Huawei is pushing boundaries with tri-fold designs. With rivals going all in on bold innovations, will Samsung's strategy of refinement for the Z Fold 7 be enough to keep it ahead? Time will tell. Samsung begins work on Galaxy Z Fold 7 software as S25 hits buyers' hands. With the Galaxy S25 now reaching eager customers, Samsung is already shifting gears toward its next groundbreaking foldable, the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Excitingly, the first firmware for the upcoming Foldable has just surfaced on Samsung's servers, hinting at what's to come. Galaxy Z Fold 7 firmware spotted could debut with One UI 7.01. A major milestone has been reached. The first software built for the US variant, SMNF966U, of the Galaxy Z Fold 7 has been spotted via at Tarunvets33 on Samsung's servers. The firmware labeled F966USQ0AE3 is likely based on Android 15, One UI 7X, bringing with it exciting new features and refinements. Traditionally, Samsung launches its foldables with 1.1 version of One UI, but this year might be different. As we exclusively reported, Samsung is considering skipping One UI 7.11 due to delays in the stable One UI 7.0 rollout for current devices. Instead, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7 may arrive with One UI 7.01, a refined version of the latest software. What to expect from the Galaxy Z Fold 7? Leaks suggest that the Z Fold 7 will borrow a key design element from the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition, a wider screen aspect ratio for an even more immersive experience. Compared to the Z Fold 6, it could feature larger displays, a 6.5-inch cover screen, and a stunning 8-inch foldable display with an almost crease-free design. Ultra-thin build. Rumors suggest it could be as slim as 10mm, making it one of Samsung's sleekest foldables yet. Powerful hardware. The phone is expected to feature the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor, at least 16 gigs of RAM, and 256 gigs plus storage options. Long-lasting battery. A 4,400 mAh battery with 45-watt fast charging ensures all-day power. Pro-grade cameras, a 200-megapixel main sensor, ultra-wide and telephoto lenses could elevate mobile photography to new heights. Durability and premium features. It is expected to retain an IP68 rating, stereo speakers, and a side-mounted fingerprint scanner. However, one notable omission is S Pen support, which some reports claim won't make the cut this year. With Samsung already deep into software development, the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is shaping up to be a game-changer in the foldable space. What are your thoughts on these early leaks? Let us know. Samsung is gearing up to launch its next-generation foldable phones later this year, and excitement is already in the air. The Galaxy Z Flip 7 and Galaxy Z Fold 7 are set to bring refinements to their predecessors, staying true to the company's philosophy of continuous improvement. But amidst the upgrades, a controversial change might leave some fans disappointed. According to leaks, the S Pen for the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is undergoing a redesign, but not necessarily for the better. Reports suggest that while the stylus will be thicker than previous models, it could come with downgraded support, stripping away some beloved features. The specifics are still unclear, but there are fears that Samsung might take the same approach as with the Galaxy S25 Ultra, removing the Bluetooth chip and with it, iconic functionalities like Air Actions and the remote camera shutter. A new thicker S Pen, but at what cost? A fresh leak from Tipster Panda Flash has revealed that Samsung is working on an improved S Pen with a better tip for a smoother writing experience.